What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Battle Brothers. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we set off on a caravan. Let's go for it. We probably want to see if there's anybody we can hire over here real fast, just to kind of like make our ranks a little bit better. But Sir Steinhardt, interesting. He looks pretty good. Sir Magnus as well. Some pretty good characters up in here. I'm tempted to take the tailor. I am. I'm a little tempted to take the tailor just in case we end up with a whole bunch of wolf hides later on. It's going to be expensive, though. That's what's got me kind of on the fence about it, is that he's pricey. He's very pricey. Yeah, let's do it. It's going to cut our cash a little bit lower. But, I mean, we'll put some gear on him, and we'll kind of just keep him in the back. And we'll use him as kind of like a spearhead for us. Like, he'll kind of just dance in and dance out where need be, but he'll stay in the back lines. I think it's a good idea. Sounds all right to me. All right, off we go. Let's do our caravan thing. We know that there's bandits up here, so we may actually hit them on the return trip. If they end up being bandit raiders, it's going to be a nasty fight. However, if you survive an early game bandit raider fight, you can end up with 3 or 4 guys that are just geared to the teeth and have like the best equipment ever for free. And so it's kind of like a high risk, high reward exchange whenever you fight the upgraded version of bandits. But I hope that we don't end up doing that. The nice thing that you will notice about being in a caravan is that we don't lose food. You pass beneath a tree whose branches are occupied by a black cat and an albino crow. Ingmar cries at the sight of it, saying that this is surely a sign of the end times. Yeah, of course it is. These things are never a good thing, or a sign of good things, right? Yeesh. Is that permanent? Did he just get that like forever? It says it'll pass in time. Yeah, it says it'll pass with time, so maybe it's not permanent. That sucks, though, because that guy's my ringer. Like, that guy is my hands-down best warrior, and so the fact that he's been inflicted with cowardice so early on in our adventure is less than satisfying. Very much less than satisfying. I'm not happy about that at all. There's our money. What kind of jobs we have over here? We have another caravan that's going to Cedar Bush. We expect to be paid more. We'll accept the offer, but how far away is Cedar Bush? It's not that far. We need to get back to Koppelstadt, too, so that might be a good way for us to travel across the map while still getting paid. Where does this need to go? It needs to go to Grunbach. 320 crowns, 340. All right, we'll take that. Yeah, we'll go to Grunbach. That one's a way better deal. We'll take the 300 bucks right there, no problem. And then Grunbach, I think, is like, oh, that's kind of further than I thought it would be, but I suppose it's good enough. Another mission down. Don't get upset about the fact that a lot of the missions you're going to be doing early on in the game are just like moving objects around the map. That's okay. Trust me. The more, like, you don't want to limit fights, so don't be afraid of fights, but don't, if you try to fight everything in this game, it's not going to work out for you. It's just not. Like, taking every single fight in this game is going to get you in trouble real fast. So, like, just be careful. Appraise the fights you can take. Find enemies and, like, pick on the weak guys. Jump in on fights with bigger dudes like these white companies right here. If they're fighting with, like, raiders, jump in on that. Because you'll get a piece of the loot as long as you kill, like, one of the raiders or deal some damage. You'll still get some of the loot. And it's a way to get, like, an easy come-up. I've had things drop off of raiders that cost, like, 600, 700 gold if you bought them from a store. And it's like a huge come-up for one of your melee fighters if you can get your hands on it. There's our money at Grunbach. So far, this playthrough is going really well for us so far. I don't want to jinx it, but let's see here. We've got an idol of fertility has been stolen by bandits. We'll accept the offer. I think it sounds like a good plan. Let's go see. We haven't been in a fight in a while, and so I think it's a really, really good idea to kind of dust off the blades and see if we can get everybody's morale refilled. There's the thieves right there. Let's see if we can run them down real fast. It's many brigandi thugs. Let's go. We're fighting them in a swamp, which kind of sucks. Like, the swamp maps are kind of a pain in the ass for moving around. Let's give it a minute. There you go. My archer is starting to get real accurate. He's starting to get a little accurate. He's starting to get a little scary. These dudes are going to move really slowly, and it drains their fatigue like crazy to walk through swamp. So on a map like this, just let them come to you. Like, let them drain out all of their stamina trying to close the gap with you, and then just, like, deal with them once they arrive. I don't know where that guy moved to, but... Oh, if I could swap their positions right there, we could spear wall right there, and it'd be a really, really effective strategy. And that guy's now dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. Super de-duper-de-dead. I think it's only us left. We're going to wait and see here. I think we'll take turns before they do. I could close that gap right there, but I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to kind of like whittle them down with archers a little bit more, I think, while I can. We'll fold the lines where we need to, too. So we got one guy with a pickaxe who's moving up. And he did get a swing off, which is unfortunate. This dude is now on our lines and on our archer. That's bad. Let's kill him. Fold the lines in. You guys come up here and flank this dude. I need him off my archer, like now. That's the sound I make when I get stabbed too, just like, hooah. It's never fun getting stabbed. Put a couple more arrows on him. See if we can get that guy to flee. Yeah, he is. He's running for it. That's very, very good for us. Move him up to there. Oh, I didn't have enough for a shield wall. This guy with the spear might deck us. Oh, never mind. He tried to move up on my archer. Okay, well, that was a terrible mistake. Don't mess with my archer, man. That archer's my Brody. Don't mess with my archer, dude. I will protect my archer super aggressively if you try to run my lines like that. Like, this will not work out for you, son. You got 99 problems and this hatchet's one. Yeah, just stay on him. See if you can hurt him. Kill everybody you can down here. Just, like, cause some damage, wreak some havoc, all that fun stuff. And is that guy going to flee? He's not fleeing yet. He's holding his ground. I mean, props to him for being brave. We are going to have to get that shield out of the way, unfortunately. Hold your turn for a second. Hold your turn. Hold your turn. Where's my hatchet guy at? Dude, my hatchet guy is way down the list of people. Damn, dude. That's not good. All right, hatchet guy. I need you to break that shield for me. If you can, please. Well, that didn't go well. We got a couple people who are lightly wounded, but not too badly hurt. We also got another rugged surcoat and another sword, which is fantastical, so I'll take it. No money, which is unfortunate. I was hoping we get a little cash money Skrilla bonus right there for that fight, but so that's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you get like, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. I got one level up right here. This guy's gone up to level 3. Let's go ahead and keep beefcaking him out. Get him a little stronger. Oh, never mind. He hit level 2. All right, we'll give him Colossus next. Has your fear gone away yet? Or are you still, like, fearful? Come on, man. We need you to shake out of it, dude. You're our best combatant. I need you to shake out of this. I'm really not looking forward to dumping a ton of skill points into your resolve in order to even that out. It would be you'll be a much better character if I can put that stuff elsewhere. So come on, man. Come on. I need you to just... The world is not a scary place. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be just fine. Just, like, stop panicking for me, dude. Stop panicking. Alright, so what can I get rid of here? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's worth 40 bucks, so we might as well get rid of that, too. We'll hold on to the extra helmet, because I think I can probably plop that onto somebody, and it'll give him a nice little defensive bonus. Yeah, like this dude right here. We'll put it on him. And then you can have that. Nice. Now, we need to start looking into helmets. We got to start getting some helmets on people. I feel like our overall armor situation is okay for Tier 1 enemies. If we go up against Tier 2, we're going to get smacked. But for right now, what do you have? A taxidermist? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They added that with one of the DLCs. So in order to make it less RNG... What they've done is the tailor, I think, still has the event where he crafts stuff. But if you don't want to wait for that, you can come here and pay him a bunch of money, and he'll make you, like, the exact same thing. I think. Because I think a bunch of people got mad and, like, complained about the fact that... Why does my lead character right now have a bunch of gray hairs and stuff? Like, why do I look like that? when my character doesn't look like that? It's just a question. It's just a question. Let's go to Koppelstadt. We'll save, because obviously we have another victory under our belts, and it's never a bad idea to make sure that you always have a save on deck in case something goes wrong. Because things do go wrong in this game. Things do go wrong. Like, the things that we have been fighting are in no way the nastier stuff. And there are monsters in this game that are, like, next level impossible. Unless you have, like, a full squad of 12 guys with the best gear in the game at high levels. And even then, it's still going to be like a crapshoot. Like, you still might not pull through. Alright, so we got a bunch of contracts over here. Let's see here. This guy has a brigand fight. Oh, never mind. All of our old contracts cleared out. This guy wants us to take... I'll accept that. We got to go to Grunbach. Well, let's think about it. Maybe there's something more interesting over here. We've also got a package delivery that's going to Guido in Hemmeln. Alright, we can take that up to Guido. Why not? Good old Guido, man. Good old Guido. Now that we have a little bit of cash on hand, let's get an Akaton and another one of these half Akatons. And anybody that has a crappy helmet, congratulations. You've had a come up. Enjoy. I think his hat only gives like... Oh, it gives 30? Really? That's not too bad. I thought it gave a lot less than that. I learned something today. Alright. Yeah, let's just head up to... Where is Hemmeln? Oh, it's way over there. For 200 bucks, huh? What is that? Some thugs and some poachers? I don't know how I feel about that one. The poachers are kind of, like, accurate. The poachers are kind of a pain in the ass. They've got bows and they hit for like 60 damage every time they hit you. And so anytime there's like poachers around, I start getting nervous. Especially if my entire squad doesn't have shields. Which they don't. Like, some have shields. I guess we could give it a go. I don't know. Maybe we'll look for greener pastures elsewhere. Maybe we'll try to find something a little bit simpler along the road rather than something that could give us like an instant death when somebody gets shot in the neck with an arrow. Because everybody knows the secret weak point on a human being is the neck when firing an arrow. If we were Nintendo characters, like a boss, that would be the part that's blinking red faster and faster as you deal damage to us. Although, realistically, you only really need to deal damage to it once. There's a little bit more money right there. Stacking it on up. What do you guys have going on? We have an audacious act of thievery. 520 crowns. For us to follow some tracks here for a rare coin collection. I'm a little nervous about this one. First off, let's wait till morning. Let's like pitch a tent right here for a second. It's dark and I want to see what's inside the market. A woman jumps out of the tree line beside the path. Oh, thank the gods, my prayers have been answered. Please come quick, my grandpap has fallen down the well. Alright, we can help. You decide it's worth your time and go take a look. The old man was doing repairs down in the wellhead, a wooden framework meant to cover its opening when it broke apart and sent him plunging down. Staring into the well, you find the man staring back up and he gives a wave. Boy there, fellas, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I'm actually being pickled now that I think about it. Right, Rambert throws down a rope and the old man ties it around himself. You and the sellsword pull the woman's grandfather up and back onto dry land. He shakes your hand and thanks you cordially. Farkin' hell, I'm glad you came when you did. I was about to shit and piss like no other. Let me tell you, this ain't my first time going down the well. He then breaks off into like an entire paragraph about tying an onion to his belt. As he drones on, you look around for Rambert, only find him stepping out of the woman's home, the lady herself carrying a bit of obvious warmth on the face. You retrieve your sellsword and leave before the old man lops your head with the most long-winded and one-sided conversation ever. Rambert apparently got laid, therefore he is now in a good mood. Huzzah for Lambert. I'm never going to put a man down for getting a little bit of lovin'. I mean, we could take a look at this fight. There's no guarantee that it's going to go well. I'm a little bit worried about it. Like, I don't know that this is going to be something that we can achieve at our current level. But it pays really, really well. We get another archer. We can afford him. Why not? Let's do it. I think another well-equipped guy who's ready to fight is a good plan. Kind of swap you dudes into the second line right there so that you don't get run up on like you have been the last couple battles. Let's go have a look at these enemies over here. See if they're anything to be worried about. It's just 5 raiders. Oh, a thug and 4 raiders. We might be able to take this fight. It's sketchy, but we might be able to handle it. I don't know. Like, this might go really badly or this might go really well. I'm not sure. We'll see how it plays. Please don't go into the swamp, man. I don't want to fight you in the swamp. I don't want to fight you in the swamp, my guy. Alright, let's... Oh, that's a lot of two-handed weapons. Yeah, it's a tiny bit nerve-wracking. Not a lot of shields, though, which means if my archers can land a hit, we're in good shape. But these dudes are basically going to one-shot somebody like every single turn, so you kind of got to worry about that. Yeah, go shield wall, I guess, or spear wall, I suppose. You hold your turn. You guys move up and just kind of see if you can hurt this dude. Like, if you can kind of overwhelm him, that'd be great. You spear wall. You move to there and shield wall, I guess. You put a little bit of hurting on him, but yeah, as you can see, they're pretty well armored, so it's gonna be a toughie. No hits right there. A hit right there, though, so I'll take it. You move up, and we'll start turning that flank. He's out of gas. That's what I was hoping would happen. Alright, so he's 8 a hit right there. You guys do a little bit of work over there if you can. There we go. We got one of them. You move up. He's probably going to die. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to make it. I mean, these dudes have no shields, though, so, like, they are going to take a lot of damage. Oof. Big hit right there. Very, very big hit. Very worrisome hit. I probably shouldn't have moved him so aggressively, but I'm not going to regret it. No regrets. Come on. Just need somebody to land a hit over here. Archers, move over here. They might need help on this side. I'm worried about their safety. Like, they're not landing a whole lot of damage over here, and that's making me kind of paranoid. He missed, so... Oh, shit! I forgot about that guy right there. I forgot there was a dude on that side. There you go. Rough him up a little bit. Get him a little bit more scared of us. Yeah, I screwed that up. I shouldn't have tried to move him like that. That was a mistake. This job pays well enough to where I feel like we can replace dudes, though, so I'm not that worried about it. And finish him off. They're in full route now, so really the fight's over. There's a kill. Very, very nice. There we go. Put a little bit of loving on this dude. Oof. Went straight for the domer. Try to take his head off. There you go. Who did we lose? Eric. So he's got a crushed finger and a maimed foot. Minus 20% initiative, is content with being in reserve. I may get rid of him. He's only level 1. It might be worth it to kind of unload. Oh, cool. We got the pike. Nice, dude. We got some pretty good weapons out of that one. And we're about to make a grip of cash. Not bad. Let's take a look at this loadout over here. So you have that. I would like for... where are my other high-level dudes at? Let's go ahead and put that on you. We don't even need to repair that right there. Well, I guess we probably should. Instead of you having the 55 to 65, we can do 60 to 80 on that pole arm. And that sounds like a good plan. I actually kind of feel like maybe putting a two-handed weapon on him too is a good idea. So now we have two guys that are able to strike 2 tiles out and deal massive damage every single time they do it. It does lower our frequency of attacks, but did I give him... Oh, I already gave him fast adaptation, so that might not be a good thing to have on him. Lame. Alright, well, you take a real shield right there and maybe put on that padded gambeson. This dude is definitely not feeling too good. I personally think we should get rid of him. He's got fragile, he's short-sighted, he's dissatisfied and has bad morale. Like, I kind of feel... Oh, good, Ingmar recovered from his superstition. Nice, dude. So he's no longer terrified. That's also really, really good. The Morning Star. We can throw a Morning Star on him. That sounds alright. Seems workable. Put a spear on you instead of that club. And then you, I think we should fire. I'll pay him compensation, though, so that we don't take the morale penalty. But he's just, like, too wounded. He's just not useful to us in his current state with all the debuffs that he has. Go ahead and give you Colossus. You've leveled up again, so let's give you fast adaptation over there since you're using a one-hander. You don't have a shield because yours got broken, so we'll put a new shield on you. It looks good to me. Let's travel on over here and let's get paid. We need the money. God knows we need the money. We've spent a little bit too much cash lately. On the plus side, that paid for an experienced archer, which is really good. Apparently there's witch hunters in town right now, and witch hunting is our business. I don't see any witch hunters. I think they lied to me. I think they lied. What is you, a day taller? Okay, so he's a day laborer. That means that he's going to have really good strength in melee. Or at least very, very good strength and good fatigue. Might be worth picking him up. I don't know. Like... We're a little bit low on cash right now, but we do have to replace somebody in the line. So I think I'll take chances on him for right now. Like, we gotta replace somebody in our line anyways, so it's really, we can't really get around it. He's got a bunch of wounds, but he should be feeling better by the time we get done with another delivery job or something like that. Basically, just, like, do delivery jobs when your guys are wounded in between jobs, and then do combat jobs whenever they're at full health. I highly suggest doing combat jobs every now and again, though, because that one right there, as you saw, that one kind of geared us up. Like, that one gave us a bunch of items that really financially we never had access to before. And so, like, the pike is a really, really good come-up. It was worth it alone for just that one. Burkhard comes with a small boy racing at his side. Apparently, a local bitch has birthed puppies, and maybe the witch wolves could take one. Pursing your lips, you go to the master who is waiting. You find Tostig. Apparently there's a bunch of people who have died, and they want us to go and destroy foul creatures. 390 gold to hunt whatever the creatures are. It's more than likely spiders, and if it's not spiders, it's Noxzerers at this point in the game. We'll take the contract. We'll have to go look around. Hunt down what terrorizes the city. Yeah. It's probably Noxzerers, would be my guess. If I had to, like, throw out a... Yeah, 9 Noxzerers. Oof, that's a rough fight. That's a rough fight. I don't know if that one's a good idea. I mean, we do have a lot of spears. We'll give it a go, but no guarantees. It kind of depends if there's big ones in the group. If there's big ones in the group, we got problems. These things do route pretty easily, which means if we can kill them off early, they'll run away, and we might get a free victory, but this is a sketchy fight for our characters. I think we have like 4 or 5 guys that are ready for this fight, but our unit on the whole is not ready for this fight. There you go, 1 down. Now you guys hold your ground. You guys spear wall. guys get to higher ground. You fall back to there. Basically, everybody's spear wall is kind of the strategy that we're going for right now. It's very, very costly as far as fatigue goes, but it's the best strategy against monsters like these. So what he's going to do is he's going to eat that dead body and he's going to evolve like a Pokemon. It's kind of what you want to avoid. Interesting, they're not moving on us. Yeah, I need him dead. Please. Looks like they're pushing the south line, so we're going to want to rotate upwards with this flank right here. We're going to want to turn this to receive the blow still at the center of our lines. Yeah, just put damage on him. I'm going to let them have a turn off real fast. You can still do that. Oh, that was pointless. He probably shouldn't have done that, but... Oh, he missed the spear wall. No! Dude, I need these guys to be hitting these spear walls. Alright, well, you join the fight over here. We got to keep this flank from crumbling. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get those numbers down. Very nice. Alright, you guys move up. These things do hit hard. Seriously, take them seriously. Seriously, you guys. Like, don't just assume that you're going to steamroll over the top of a bunch of Noxerers. It's not going to happen that way. I can virtually promise you, it's not going to happen like that. Like, we got very lucky this fight. This fight is very, very temperamental in the sense that, like, if you miss a lot of your swings, you're in trouble. Because they're going to start piling on damage, and every time somebody dies, they're going to get stronger. We're not going to be able to catch them, so we're just going to call this fight. Not bad. Could have gone a lot worse. We got a couple of Noxer horns and a couple of Noxer brains. I think we can turn those into potions or something like that. A dead Noxer is an interesting specimen to behold. You can't help but wonder where it falls on the natural spectrum. Shaped like crude men and muscled like a beastly thing. Its head is gnarled with features born out of a wild man's nightmares. You order the witch wolves to start collecting the heads of the foul things for Tostic the Wise. Alright, yeah, we are witch hunters. It's what we do, so... Monsters are our business, and cousin business is apparently booming. 390 coins right there, and this place is no longer terrorized. We've got paint remover, apparently, that we can make out of Noxer horns. You can use this so you can custom paint your helmets and your shields to match up so that everybody has, like, the same thing when you go into battle. This will remove that paint. Not that useful. Not that useful. Not something I care about. I'll probably just unload these here. I know it says that they're worth a bunch of money, but in my experience, if you wait to unload them at those levels, it's not going to happen. Like... I think the most I've ever gotten for these is like 100, you know what I mean? Like going to like a major city a long ways off. Trust me, the margin on monster parts is pretty low. My name is Splattercat. We're out of time for the day. This is Battle Brothers, Warriors of the North. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I will see you all later. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. I have played a lot of this game, and it's really been fun for me to kind of share some of my knowledge on how to get started and how to play the game with all of you. These are hard-won things that I've got my ass kicked a lot in this game to learn how to play it. But I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi-do, and take care, everybody.